everyone, hi there. I'm Ochan, a wasp cuisine researcher. Today, I shall be comparing the taste of different kinds of wasps. These are wasps. These are all wasps native to Honshu, Japan. There are 6 types. From the top we have the giant hornet, the princess hornet, the small hornet, the hero hornet, the monster hornet, the tea-colored hornet. These are the 6 types. Let's try eating and comparing these 6 types of wasps. I have prepared 6 wasps native to Honshu, so since I've taken the trouble, let's try comparing all of them. We'll compare all 6 of them using the same cooking method. This here, after freezing, I've just thawed them out now. They've become soft now, haven't they? Firstly, let's remove the poisonous stingers and venom. If we don't remove the poisonous barbs and venom, the taste will be impacted. The venom is bitter. It's quite last year I cooked and ate a giant hornet, but at that time I ate it without removing the poisonous barb. It was a very regrettable taste. The parts without venom were delicious, but no matter what, the bitter taste of venom was a concern. I couldn't really enjoy it. So this time, let's eat after removing the venom in this manner. This is in a state where the venom has been removed. Let's remove this. Wouldn't the taste fall if we don't remove it completely like this? Really, since we're taking a life here, we want to eat it as deliciously as possible. The thing about taking a life, that means we'll eat it. It's hard to remove this, it's a hassle to peel it off. But if we don't do this, the taste will go bad. If you don't do this, the taste will drop, so it's not good. We have to get rid of the poison. We must remove the poison. Once we've done that, we will wash it thoroughly underwater. Let's wash it thoroughly, like so, scrub it well, and rinse off all the dirt from the surface. Alright, okay. Once that's done, we boil the water like so, boiling the water to make salt water this time. It is actually better to deep fry it for a nice texture. But then the smell of the oil and the crunchiness and bitterness of the exoskeleton makes the taste a bit confusing, so I want to bring out the inherent taste of the wasp to the maximum and compare the pure, natural taste. So this time we will use salt water. We want to compare the natural flavor. We want to compete with the natural flavor, so it's salt water this time. We vary salt in boiling water and put in rock salt. Let's put in like so and use salt water. If you want to get the most out of the natural flavor, salt water is the way to go. I think this is the best way to taste the original flavor of the ingredients as they are, so I will use salt water this time. Now, I will throw in the wasps that I washed earlier. With this, let's boil them for a while. We should make sure to heat it well, otherwise, insects do have germs inside their bodies. Insects are full of germs, like forced bacteria in your body, so boil them thoroughly and carefully. Boil them properly. Once heated, bacteria and other microorganisms will be killed, and the unpleasant smell will be gone, leaving only the intense flavor of the wasp. Let's appreciate the wasp's inherent flavor by boiling it in salted water. For now, let's just wait in this state. Let's wait for a while. It is simmering, appearing quite soggy. This is simmering, it's soggy, but it's salted water, so it's fine. Let's boil it more. It's boiled down nicely, isn't it? Isn't it time to stop? Right, isn't it about time to stop the heat? Right, okay, let's stop. 1, 2, 3, yes. Yes, did you see? This timing, did you see? Did you see? This timing, remember? Well, remembering is not at all helpful. So, let's take it out of the hot water. Let's drain the water. Ooh, sure, it's been boiled. Then let's chill this in cold water. Indeed, by boiling it in hot water and then tightening it in cold water, the taste stands out. Do tighten the meat with water properly. Yes, okay. Drain the water from the meat, transfer it to a dish, and it's ready. From the right in order: large hornet, princess hornet, small hornet, yellow hornet, Mons hornet, brown hornet. So let's start with the classic large hornet. Look, how about the large hornet? Whoa, wow. Okay, let's try it. Now I'll have the large wasp in salt water. Ah, delicious. The salt water is reasonably good. It tastes a bit like crab miso, but the shell is hard, right? When fried, the shell gets crispy, and you don't mind the hardness. In salt water, you're a little worried about the hardness of the shell, aren't you? Well, it can be eaten. However, the taste is strong, so let's eat the princess hornet. The princess hornet. How about this? Instead of plucking feathers, shouldn't we just eat them? Let's eat the princess hornet. Wait a minute. Feathers don't taste, so let's use bare hands. Okay, only the main body of the insect. The feathers don't have a taste anyway. It's a little more sour than the large hornet. It has a bit of a sour taste, more than the large hornet. Its sour has a sour taste, more sour than the large hornet. There is a sour taste. The hardness of the shell is about the same as the large hornet. Well, it's tasty. The next one is a small hornet. Let's strip this of feathers too. Okay. Let's eat a foreign study. The Massiana small hornet is small after all. The Himes hornet had a sour taste. The small hornet doesn't have that sourness. The taste of the large hornet is slightly lighter. It's a lighter tasting large hornet. Next is the yellow hornet. This is a hornet that breathes just about anywhere. Shall we eat this giant wasp too? Let's eat. It tastes like crab soup, but it's different from the large hornet. Yes, the taste varies by species. This one is a bit weaker than the large hornet or small hornet. It's not bland though. It's not as sour as the Himes hornet, but it has a faint sourness. The faint sourness spreads in the mouth. This is not bad. It's normally delicious. Next is the Mons hornet. Shall we eat this bug with feather too? Let's eat this feather bug. Yes, well, this Mons hornet is the most crab-like so far. It tastes like crab. It's the closest to crab. But then, hornets are arthropods. Shrimps and crabs are also arthropods. So the taste is similar. Next up is the brown hornet. I have eaten it deep fried before, but it's the first time I've boiled it in salt. Let's eat this super rare brown hornet. But how does it taste compared to other species? Let's eat. It's completely different. It's completely different, yeah. It's a different flavor from the other wasp species, totally different. What would I call it? It has a bit of a buttery flavor, yeah, buttery flavor. It's a distinct flavor from the other 5 types, yeah. It really is a rare species. Yeah. This really has a totally different flavor from the other species. It seems to have a buttery, candy-like flavor. It considerably tastes more like candy than other wasps. It has a candy-like flavor. That's the way it is. I tried eating and comparing 6 kinds of wasps, but the flavor really does differ depending on the species. The flavor considerably changes depending on the species. Personally, I found the Mons tin Big Eye the tastiest. I think Mons tin Big Eye was the most delicious. That's just personal thought, just my personal opinion. I wonder if the Mons tin Big Eye was the most delicious. However, everyone has their flavor, all species are tasty, but the hard exoskeleton is notable. No matter what, the hardness of the exoskeleton is noticeable. Even if you close your eyes, it tastes quite good. It's not bad at all. Basically delicious. Tastes like crab, shrimp, crustacean-like. It has a crustacean-based flavor. Feels like each species has added unique flavors. Only the brown wasp is a bit different. It's considerably less crustacean-like, but basically it's like that. Definitely, the flavor differs depending on the species, and when you eat it, you understand the difference in the species. The look is different, and so is the flavor. Clearly, this is the difference in species. Yeah, it was a good study. So, with this, let's come together for a feast. Thank you, the delicious wasps. Well then, bye-bye.